Auuu! It's the last Saturday of the month, so it's time for another Digging Up Positivity. This month's episode is filled with news about furcons raising money for charity, including some excellent work from members of our community, to the most wholesome way to promote your movie, and a small group of really devoted fursuit builders from the US, and much more. March was a lovely month. Slowly the sun is coming out and we had a bunch of conventions that raised a lot for charity. First we have Nordic FuzzCon. This convention from Sweden had 1149 attendees and raised the equivalent of $9,258 for the Swedish Animal Ambulance. From Canada we have VancouFur, where 1121 critters raised $5,051 for Saints Rescue, and Furnal Equinox, where 2240 noses raised about $10,912. And last but not least, from the USA, we have Gateway Furmeet, where 484 fuzzballs managed to raise $811 for paws, and furthermore, where 1487 critters raised $7,000 together for Frisky's Wildlife. At this moment, Careless Whiskers is having another drive to help the victims from ALS. This fuzzy guy already has done so much to fight this terrible disease. I have linked the donation form in the description below. We don't hear much from fuzzy creatures in Italy, but when we do, it sure is something. Last October in Ferrare, there was the Ferrare Fantasy Festival, and there were quite some furries along with them. Last month, Joey the Chubby Fox released a cool video where we can enjoy the wonderful atmosphere of that day. I've provided the link to the video in the description below. In the UK, local paper the Salford Star had an entire article about one of her local heroes, Connor Watson. He's locally active with a whole array of mascots, ranging from Paw Patrol to many of the characters from the Doctor Who universe, such as the Daleks and the Cybermen. He often can be found raising money for charities such as the Autistic Society of Greater Manchester. You can find a link to his Facebook page, the Dalek Operators Worldwide Events, in the description. In Maumee, Ohio, America, every year a group of musicians are raising money for families who have children that are on the autistic spectrum who need therapy that isn't covered by insurance. They call themselves Aucustics for Autism, and for the last 4 years, local furry Troy Baines has been part of this wonderful event where the community comes together to raise funds and awareness for this cause. Every year it grows in size, and this year it was no exception. I hope they will continue for many more years. Coyote is making a series about the furry fandom focused on the people that make the community thrive and what the community returns. It's a heartwarming series that is worth checking out. Below you can find a link to Ash's Twitter and YouTube channel. Last month Pokemon Go released their snapshot feature, and it did not take long before people flooded their timelines with pictures of their favorite Pokemon. A veterinary hospital in Mexico decided to get in on the fun and transformed their workplace in a full-fledged Pokemon center, and seeing they are having a shiny Eevee on their patient roster, I'm pretty sure they're ranked amongst the very best. The makers of Alita Battle Angel did not just make a really good movie, they promoted the movie in one of the most wholesome manners possible. They took the message of the movie one step further and started to work with open bionics to help a girl from England who lost both her hands due to a terrible disease. She was given a pair of highly advanced prosthetic arms inspired by the design of the movie, and she won't be the last. All the research done will be used to make this technology more affordable for young amputees everywhere. As for 13-year-old Tilly Lockey, besides the arms she was given the experience of a movie star, shining bright at the premiere of Alita Battle Angel. Slowly, more and more news is seeping through the cracks of the much anticipated Ghostbusters 3. Two actors are now known to have talks with Sony. Carrie Coon, known from Gone Girl and Avengers Infinity War, and Finn Wolfhard, known from Stranger Things. As more details from the story come to light, we learn that the movie will focus on a single mother and her family. At the moment of writing, it's still a mystery on how these will connect to the Ghostbusters, but this little appetizer makes me yearn for more. It always has been a difficult task to convey deep and complicated matters in movies in a way that it doesn't become on the nose. These group of people, with each plenty of experience in the industry, thought so too. They started to work on an animation what we are meant for. The classical animation deals with difficult subjects such as loss and depression, but it tries its best to be wholesome in the end. I myself am very curious how it will turn out. Plus, I'm always interested in classical frame by frame animation. I wish them the best of luck with their Kickstarter campaign. Last month we had Here's the Plan, and I was pointed towards another Chilean animation, Bear Story. This story is about a bear who was separated from his family to work in the circus. It's a thinly veiled but heavy commentary to the dictatorship back in the days. The animation stands out because it really shows how to convey warmth and human emotion through what seems to be mechanical objects. Back in my childhood, I was hooked on Jazz Jack Rabbit. Both part 1 and 2 had a warm place in my heart. The game itself had a lovely community, and that even got a part in the unfortunate never released part 3, but they did release a 20th anniversary album that I linked in the description below. I only found it much later, but it really brings back those warm fuzzy memories of that green rabbit. Disney's Pixar is known for their full-length movies, and every movie started out with a short. These were usually wind-down projects from the team exploring new and fun ways to tell stories or to animate, often result in really impressive shorts. But now Pixar is releasing Spark shorts, made for Disney+. One of these is Kitbull, about an unlikely friendship between a stray kitten and a pit bull, and it surely managed to tug my heartstrings. This month's featured group is Wanderers Emporium. These are a small American group consisting of a builder, her apprentice, an artist, someone for marketing and for PR. Together they manage to make approximately one suit a month, and in their words, Wanderers Emporium strives to capture your dream, one dangerously cute suit at a time. Wanderers Emporium is committed to bring your dream to life. Each suit is hand carved from quality materials and is taken to ensure your desired character is amazing. Their latest creation is Nos, the Dutch angel dragon. I have provided several links to their sites and social media profiles below. Thank you so much for staying with us through the entire video. You guys are awesome, and I would like to especially thank my sponsors Hanzana, Falconeo, Kitako, Score Chaser, Taros, Howling Riot and Ishnula. The next episode will be the last Saturday of next month, the 27th of April, hopefully then without the flu and a raspy voice. See you then and stay awesome.